Thank you again, as always, for joining us. And a reminder to members of the media on the call, please press *1 at this time to get in the queue for head coach Doug Martin. Coach, before we get to that, can you just open up the segment here with your thoughts on last week's game against Arizona State?
Well, I was really proud of our team, the way we played. It was offensively, we had 550 yards of offense. We threw it for almost 400, ran for 150, so we were really balanced. Tyler Rogers completed 70% of his passes, and our receivers really played well and made some big plays. Jaleel Scott had a huge game for us, 2 touchdowns and over 100 yards receiving. So, again, to go into a Pac-12 environment and score 30-something points and have a chance, at the end to win the football game was encouraging. Our defense, what was different about us was being able to get pressure on the quarterback. Last year we could not get sacks, and we were one shy of breaking the school record for sacks in the game in this one. And we held them to 2 yards per rush, which was pretty good. And we really won the game everywhere except on the scoreboard. And it was a good start, and now we got to finish up with a big rival game this week. So this is huge for us.
Coach, I was going to mention the defensive effort. What was the key in getting so much pressure on the quarterback from your front seven?
Yeah, I think Coach Spaziani's done a nice job moving our personnel around from, we're going from 4 down and 3 down now linemen, so we're bringing a lot of pressures and from different areas. And I know in our 3 down package, our linebackers are probably more athletic than our down guys, and so it's enabling us to get more athletic guys on the field and pressure the passer a little bit more.
And, Coach, I have to ask you about Jaleel Scott's one-handed catch in the end zone. Your thoughts on his play in that game and that catch?
Yeah, he really played a tremendous game, and he had 2 other catches were just as impressive, actually. And that catch was remarkable. I mean, he went up one-handed it. And Jaleel's a 6'5" wide receiver that is one of those guys you love to coach. He just works hard every day. He's worked himself into being a really, really good college receiver, and that was a good coming out party for him.
Coach, this upcoming game is a rivalry game for you. Your thoughts on New Mexico as you head into next week?
Yeah, well, this is huge, in-state rival game. We were able to win it last year, and New Mexico was a 9-win team last year, so that was a big win for us. And I certainly believe we got every, chance in the world to go win this football game again. And our players are excited about this. This is the biggest game of the year for us, obviously, and be a packed house, so be a great environment. New Mexico's a really good football team. They run the option on offense, which presents a lot of problems for you. It's totally different than what you see most of the rest of the year, so be another challenge for our defense.
Well, Coach, thanks as always for joining us this morning. We appreciate it.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. And again, that was head coach Doug Martin of New Mexico State. The Aggies opened their season with a 37-31 loss against Arizona State, and now head to Albuquerque, New Mexico to take on the University of New Mexico.